What is up, you guys? It is your girl, the real Mrs. J. What's up, you guys? I just wanted to come in here real quick and give you guys my opinion of the whole Rob Rack interview. Okay? So, the interview was pretty good. One thing I can say is that what Rob said 9 months ago, he still said again. His story did not change. He said the same things about Tracy. I was surprised that, that he said as much as he said, because every time somebody asked him a question about Tracy, he usually kind of like talks around the question, but he was being, totally transparent and honest this go round. But I mean, he did have his times where he veered off and he was like talking in circles and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, here go Rob. You ask him a question, he dances around the questions like like Lord have mercy. But VS did her best to keep him reeled in, like she had to when she did the interview with Misunderstood. I thought that the interview went pretty well. There was good question. The questions was good and to the point. I like how VS controlled the interview when asking the questions and when he veered off. But everything he said was still the same. Like even down to the when he put the eyes in the chat and Tracy, she smacked him in the head for it. And but what he left out was when he was talking about how fine Fi Babe was. And that contributed to the pop upside the head. But other than that, I mean, Rob, one of the dudes from the Mo 3s, I think it was from the Mo 3 sector, came up there and was saying how the energy was still the same. I gotta agree with him on that, because the energy is still the same. Like, he was trying to contain himself, but he just came home, so I give it like a couple of more days and he gonna be off the chain. But I didn't get to finish the whole interview because my daughter had a volleyball game, so I had to leave. So yeah, it was just wild. I mean, but the story was pretty much the same from what we saw. The only thing I think that I learned that was new was the fact that Tracy paid for everything. Like, I already knew that he was just messing with her for clout and numbers. That was freaking obvious. We already knew he didn't like her. I mean, he made that perfectly clear. He told her she was ugly, that she wasn't pretty, and so him saying that he was disappointed or whatever, and he had to get drunk basically to deal with her. I already knew that. So I guess from people who don't know, you know what I'm saying, is one thing. But what I was looking for was inconsistencies in his story. And his story stayed the same. As far as, the situation between him and Octavius, I wasn't really clear on that. Because even in that, when VS was saying what he said, which I believe every word she's saying, that he was what he was saying and what he was supposed to be saying to Octavius when he got out and came on YouTube. But I kind of feel like somebody might have been pumping up his head, and how they were saying that Empress Janet or whatever her name is, she don't like Octavius, and she was talking to him. So I just feel like she was putting shit in his head and kind of gassing him up, and I think that that's why he might have said that. And Coolin had asked him, like, did you just have a change of heart once you came home? And he should have just been honest and said, yeah, you know what I'm saying, because that is the case. You can tell that was the case, and he kind of danced around that. But yeah, I believe he was talking shit about Octavius. I really do. But I really think that he was being pumped up at the same time by folks that don't like Octavius. But other than that, y'all, it was pretty good. It was long. I thought it was gonna be about 2 hours or so. How long was it? Because it was really, really long. But I don't even know. I mean, I feel like Trisha should have came on the panel, and she could have came on there and talked about the situation there. She really didn't play that very smart because she went on her own platform which I think that she would have been better off going on VS platform, since there was so many people that was new to the story, didn't really know the story. That would have been a good way for her to pick up some subbies and, you know, pick up some views, get her some watch time. Like, damn, ain't she trying to get her bills and shit in order? Like, people be trying to, I'm going to just go on my own platform. Sometimes it's okay for you to go on somebody else's platform, especially if they get more views than you do and they have a different crowd on theirs. Like, I mean, damn, that's Clout Chase 101, girl, and that's your story. So why wouldn't you go up there and get you some damn clout? Like, what the hell? Folks is backwards as hell. Because I don't think that, I don't recollect that anybody said Tracy with the T, or, you know what I'm saying, like shouted out her channel or nothing like that. So people just see Tracy, they don't know who the hell Tracy is. But anyway, child, I guess that's what happens when you're on a slow bus. Did I say that? But anyway, I love you guys. Don't forget to check out my, since it is October, this is, you know, the end of October, it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I felt like I should tell y'all my story. Like, you know, I'm giving y'all this for free because I did write a book. I am a published author, and I wrote that whole story in a book, and people paid to hear that story. So other than that, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, The Real Mrs. J. Don't forget to join the membership. All you have to do is go on my homepage and just scroll over till you see membership. Hit that membership button. I'm just asking that y'all donate to the channel. You can click the little heart that has the $ in the middle to contribute to the channel as well. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.